Hey everyone, Golden Ninja 3000 here again. Today we've got two very exciting direct-to-consumer set rumors for the superheroes theme at large. We will be getting a Batman direct-to-consumer set and a Marvel direct-to-consumer set in 2023, which is really exciting because LEGO DC has been suffering for many years. So 76252 is going to be the Batman set. It's got 3,981 pieces, and it will retail for $449.99 US dollars. I'm very intrigued as to what this set could be. I've really loved the DC direct-to-consumer sets in recent years. I think the 1989 Batmobile is one of the best sets LEGO has ever made. I think the 1989 Batwing is amazing. The Tumblr re-release was pretty cool, even if I wish that it had been different from the original, because, I mean, yeah, they made some minor changes, but it was still, like, nearly identical. So I am excited to see our annual direct-to-consumer set returning after LEGO took a break from DC in 2022. There are a lot of sets I would like to see, honestly. I would love a direct-to-consumer version of the Batmobile from the Batman. We did get a Technic version, I did buy it, but I'm not a big Technic fan. I would far prefer a system one. I would also love to see the Batpod. Oh my god, the Batpod that LEGO released as a limited edition set a few years back. I love that thing. I did build it from pieces I bought from Bricklink. Of course, I cannot afford like the $1,000 that set costs if you were to actually buy it. But I'd also love to see the Bat from the Dark Knight trilogy. That would be really cool. The 1966 Batmobile I think is long overdue for a direct-to-consumer set. But the problem with all those ideas are that they aren't really 4,000 piece, $450 ideas. The 1989 Batmobile is the largest Batman direct-to-consumer vehicle set that we've gotten, and even that only costs $250. So I really can't see LEGO doing a Batmobile for $450 when they've done a bunch at that $200 to $250 price point. As for other sets it could be, I would love it if it was a direct-to-consumer Batcave. I really like the 1966 Batcave set. I think that one was like $280, so doing one for $450, it could be, you know, like twice as big, and I think that would be a really awesome playset. I'm not saying it has to be the 66 Batcave, it could be based on any of the movies. Maybe they would want to do the 1989 Batcave since Michael Keaton's Batman is in the new Flash movie, but honestly, I'd love it if it was just a comic-based set, because then we could get, you know, like Batman, a few different, like, specialized suits, we could get a bunch of villains, and I would really like that. The other thing that I would love is an Arkham Asylum set. If LEGO made a $450 Arkham Asylum set, I would just be in love. The original one from 2013, that was a set I chased down for years. I finally bought it in 2018, and I adore it. To that day, that is the only LEGO set that I keep in a glass cabinet because I want to protect it and not let it get dusty or anything. So I would really love a Gothic Arkham Asylum done at a $450 price point. But either way, I kind of expect it to be a location-based set just because I don't think that you need to make a vehicle set this large for Batman. We are also getting a Marvel direct-to-consumer set. This is 76269 with 5,261 pieces for $525. That is a new LEGO price point. I don't think I've ever seen them price a set like that before. I don't want to get my hopes up again, but that's a great price per part ratio. That is literally exactly 10 cents per piece, which we aren't really seeing anymore from LEGO. Definitely not for the DC one. And of course, for a $500 set, I would very much like it to be Avengers Tower or Stark Tower. I don't care. Just give me a big tower, like, please. I would prefer Avengers Tower, to be perfectly honest. Stark Tower is iconic from the first Avengers movie, but to me, Avengers Tower is more iconic, even though, you know, a lot of the scenes are set inside the tower, but I don't know, to me it's just like the Avengers part of it is what makes it iconic. So, and I don't really need like another Avengers 1 based set. I would like an Avengers Tower that is kind of like the Daily Bugle. I want it to have MCU figures, maybe from a bunch of different movies, like maybe from Avengers 1 and Avengers 2, or maybe even like comic-inspired heroes and villains, but the building looks like it's from the MCU. I'd be fine with any of that. I just want a big tower. And honestly, I hope that LEGO doesn't mess up again, because last year there were two gigantic Marvel sets that were the most expensive Marvel sets we've ever gotten, and I think that LEGO dropped the ball on both of them. I think that the Black Panther bust was, you know, it was an interesting idea that was executed poorly, and I think the same thing about the Big Hulkbuster. The Big Hulkbuster was $150 too expensive, and I still haven't built the Hulkbuster, but from the looks of it, it's extremely badly designed. You know, it doesn't look like the real thing. It's got a lot of gaps in it. I don't know. I think that LEGO could have done better with the direct-to-consumer sets in 2022, because even the Sanctum, I know a lot of people love the Sanctum. I like it, but for me, you know, I think it's unfinished because they like sliced off like a fifth of the building, and I thought that the minifigures were pretty lacking. So I really want LEGO to knock it out of the park on this one. I want this to be like the Daily Bugle, but for an Avengers Tower. I don't think it should be anything other than Avengers Tower at this price point. At over $500, I think it has to be a modular Avengers Tower. And LEGO has been doing a Marvel modular every year since 2021. That's when we got the Bugle, we got the Sanctum in 2022, and now I think that it's time we get Avengers Tower in 2023. I would also take another Marvel modular. Again, I don't think anything besides the tower should cost this much money, but I would take the Baxter Building, I would take Oscorp. It's just, again, I think that those could be $350 to $400 sets. I don't really think that they need to be $500 sets. Other than a Marvel modular, though, for all we know, it could be a life-size Iron Man bust. I honestly wouldn't be mad if LEGO did that, because that is something I would like to see. For this price point, which is almost $200 more than the Black Panther set, I would expect it to light up and come with like the wings on his back if they were doing the Mark 50. And honestly, I kind of feel like LEGO should do it. Like, they should put their money where their mouth is, because when they released the Black Panther bust, they were like, no, we didn't release it because Chadwick Boseman tragically passed away. They said we released it because his solo movie was so popular that, of course, a set like this was inevitable. So Iron Man is like the most popular Marvel character, at least in merchandising. So if LEGO wasn't lying about why they made the Black Panther set, then honestly, this should be an Iron Man bust. So if it's not Avengers Tower, I'll obviously be sad. But to me, I would feel a little bit better about the circumstances of the Black Panther bust's creation if this was an Iron Man one. Because honestly, again, life-size LEGO busts sounds like a great idea to me. Like, that sounds like a very niche collectible thing that I would be interested in. I just don't understand why they wouldn't have started with Iron Man in the first place. So we'll wait and see what both of these sets are, but I do have high hopes. I'm trying to keep those hopes in check after what we saw last year. But it's great to see DC getting more love. It's great to see Marvel getting more love. Oh, and I do want to chime in and clarify that these rumors came from a user called Foggy Fate on Eurobricks, and he did confirm what they are not. So he confirmed that the Batman set is not that Gotham City art skyline set, because that would be coming in 2024 at the earliest. And he also confirmed that the Marvel direct-to-consumer set is not a Hulkbuster, and he also said that it's not the X-Mansion that was leaked with all of those other sets a few weeks ago, which makes sense to me. That X-Mansion did not look very good, and it definitely didn't look like a $500 set. So we'll see what this is. Let me know what you guys want to see from these sets in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys in more videos soon. Bye for now.